Go today?
I feel like it went good. Overall, we did some good things, did some bad things. We just gotta keep focusing every day on the details of getting better on the little things like that. Young guys have to really get in the playbook so they can know ins and out of the defense. When to make adjustments, when to make changes, and basic stuff.
I know you're a confident guy, but if you're looking objectively, who had a better day today between the offense and the defense, or was it kind of even?
I'll say defense. They didn't have many touchdowns on us, but I'm biased, of course. So maybe it was easy.
What has stood out to you about the quarterbacks, both Sean and Everett and even JJ? What have they done that's impressed you, especially in the scrimmage setting today?
They've really been trying to be leaders with their group when they're in. They're really calling plays, try to make adjustments, reading things really quickly. You can tell they've really been in the playbook, been focusing on things like that.
Everett looked comfortable as far as, with the fact that he's been here so short term?
Yeah, he's definitely comfortable. I think that comes from, he knows the playbook so well already. He doesn't really have to worry. He's comfortable out there.
Jimbo said some of the freshmen made mistakes that they haven't made probably since the first practice, just being in the stadium. And the things you guys did to help them, is that common? Do you remember that?
I'm not sure, honestly. I feel like just mistakes will come with the young guys. Like I said, we just have to get back to focusing up. We have to emphasize to them that every play is important. They need to know the ins and outs of the playbook.
Jimbo said the team is probably about where he thought you guys would be. Are you happy with the progress you've made in camp so far, or do you still think this team should be a little bit ahead of where it is, or are you guys even maybe ahead of where you thought you guys would be?
I agree with Jimbo on that. I think we're in a good spot right now. Like I said, we have the energy out there. We have the enthusiasm. Everybody's competing. We're going at it. Like I said, we have to focus on the details of things.
How's the demeanor of this team different than last year, from what you've seen so far?
Definitely hungrier. I think we're definitely hungrier. We're out there really competing every day. No one's trying to take a backseat to anybody. Confidence. I like the demeanor of the team this year.
Is this a group that has to learn more on the field than maybe last year's, with the fact that there was a lot more veteran leadership last year?
Definitely. That just goes back to focusing up on the playbook, really getting in there, studying hard.
Jimbo was really high on Freddie the other day, just saying as a running back, as a blocker. Does he run like a running back or more so than a fullback?
Runs like a running back, blocks like a fullback.
Is he low to bring down in space, or is he? What makes him good?
He does everything the right way.
Really?
Everything. Yep.
Jalen, Bobo said, last week that he. Okay, we got a smile already. Bobo said that he feels better going up against you in practice. Have you taken on a kind of role of trying to, make the wide receivers a little better every time you go against them?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. They're gonna get the best every time. They're gonna get the best player in the country going against them every time, and I'm never letting backing down. Nothing. So they gotta step it up.
Besides being, aggressive and everything up front, are there times you offer them kind of tips while they're running and when you're defending them?
Not while I'm defending them, after. Yeah.
Bobo did say that he feels more confident than last year. He feels like things are coming more naturally to him, I guess. Can you see that when you're lining up against him or just watching him? Can you see a guy playing a little bit less burdened, just more natural?
I never knew or felt like Bobo was playing, not with confidence or a lack of confidence. I feel like he's always played with confidence. He always been able to do the job, get the job done. So I think it's the same. I think he's even more energetic this year going into it, though. He wants to compete. He wants to work every day.
So no difference really then from last year to this year? Not a big difference, and he's kind of the same guy?
Yeah, not a big difference. He's amped up some, but I've always felt like Bobo was a good player.
How the safeties looking with you moved up to cornerback now?
Safeties are fine. Perfect. I didn't play safety last year, so they're fine. Perfect.
Any noticeable difference with the pass rush?
Definitely. I know they're working hard out there, working on the pass rush. Today was really our first day really live like that. So I definitely saw some sacks. Of course, a touch of the quarterback, which is a sack for us. They're affecting the pass lanes and getting tip passes. We're getting interceptions, turnovers off of it. It's nice.
How much easier does that make your job specifically?
Oh, it like a lot easier. I mean, they help us tremendously, and we help them. The better we can cover, we can help them get to the quarterback. The better they can get to the quarterback, they can, help us. We don't have to cover as long. We can make plays on the ball. It's great. It's good teamwork. It goes hand in hand.
A couple of the young DBs have been banged up, Calvin and Tavares. Are they still able to get information in meetings and things like that to not get too far behind?
Yeah, I definitely hope they are. They really have to focus on that right now since they're not physically able to be out there right now. They definitely need to, they could actually get a head start and even get, more of the mental reps, more into the playbook. But as well, they need to get their treatments and they need to get back. We need them.
All right, we good?